Hello, 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 hello. My name is JW. I'm with the National LiveScan Association, and welcome to our 61st cup of the LiveScan.Cafe show. Those out there know how we do it. Break out your cups right here. Of course, this is the Big J cup. Some people, you know what? Some people try to kidnap my Big J cup last weekend. We had a live training session, and some folks came in here and tried to actually kidnap my live scan Big J cups. He still got me nervous. We know who you are. We got you on tape. We're gonna share about who you are also. You tried, but you weren't too successful. Tips up, everybody here. Let's get the party started here. All right, we're gonna talk about live scan fingertips. So I got 5 tips to share with folks out there. Some basic tips, but very important. I'm trying to grow trying to grow and enhance your business. And this is common sense to a lot of us here, but a lot of people don't take it seriously because it's very effective and helps you actually grow your business to a higher level. So let's go ahead and get the party started right here. Let's jump into number 1. And this is important. This is extremely important here. Let me just go ahead and break it down to the folks. Where did it go? All right, number 1, learn how to effectively capture fingerprints. Now, people can tell you, I already know how to fingerprint. I've been doing this here for 15 minutes. I saw some type of video online. I know what's going on. Right. The word is effectively. Just because the person has a driver's license doesn't mean they know how to drive. Come on, folks, think about that. There are a lot of folks out there who got a driver's license who demonstrated to the state they know how to drive, but is the best person out there on the road. Just because they got a driver's license doesn't mean they know how to drive effectively, okay? Just because the person has a degree in certain fields doesn't mean they know what they're doing. There are a whole bunch of stupid people out there with degrees. I'm just keeping it real, all right? And there's some folks out there, I'm gonna show you something with you. It is dumb to argue with somebody who has a degree, a PhD in dumbology. Why are you going to argue with somebody who has a degree in dumbology? That's a side note right there, but think about it. These folks might have a degree in dumbology, but they don't know what they talk about all the time. They might have a license to drive, but do they really know how to drive effectively? There's some things called road rage out there. Just because they have a fingerprint business, do they really know how to capture fingerprints effectively? They may know only what they know. And to them, that's everything. But most cases, it's not. I'm just keeping it real, keeping it honest out there. We've seen thousands of ink cards. I've seen the thousands of ink cards, thousands of fingerprints out there done by other people where I honestly know it could be done a lot better. Okay, so tip number 1 is learn how to effectively capture prints on the LiveScan device, on the ink card, where the case may be. All right. Now let's go to tip number 2. Break down the barrier. What I mean by this, a lot of times people will come to you or they see you come to them and they have this preconceived ideal of what to expect, or they have this mindset of what they don't want to do or why they don't want to be there to begin with. You need to break the ice. You need to break down that barrier to have them be more comfortable when you fingerprint them the best as possible. Okay, because sometimes might be some corny jokes, might be some funny jokes, whatever it is. If it's effective and allows them to actually relax, be a lot more happier in a way, or paying attention to what you want to say without being too tense, it makes a big difference. So a good way to take better fingerprints is to try to break down that barrier, that wall that you don't see, but you could feel the tenseness there. When you're trying to fingerprint, you feel a person trying to roll the opposite way, or you feel them kind of resist you as they try to touch the ink card, or they trying to do it themselves because they have this preconceived ideal. You need to break the ice, you need to break the barrier and get them to relax as best as possible to capture better quality prints. If you don't believe me, try to fingerprint somebody who just got off a midnight shift. They tired, they got tons of things to do before they leave your office, and for some reason they believe this fingerprint process should take no more than 2 minutes because they saw some type of movie last night at work or when they were off or on their cell phone. Whatever the case may be, they have these preconceived ideals what to expect. Come on, it's going to happen. It really is going to happen. So break down those barriers, get them to relax, and capture the best prints possible. Engage through your conversation with them. Get them to talk to you sometime. Get them to focus on other things, more positive things. Avoid negative conversations. Try to have things more enlightening with them. And some folks, even our office here, one of our instructors, Patricia, she'll play this spa music, and everybody comes all tense, and all of a sudden they become very relaxed. That gets me motivated a different way, because I don't want to become, don't make me become, don't tell me to relax. I want to be who I am, always up, I'm going to say uptight. No, I'm always up, happy. But the spa music makes me kind of relaxed. And that's not fun. Especially I got training classes going on. Oh, I want to keep them on their toes. I want them to be intense. I want them to learn all they can. All these, it's fun stuff. But play some music might help. Something very soft might get people to relax. For me, I come to work, I'm ready to get busy. No, take that back. Get productive and get paid. Not stay busy and stay broke. Stay busy, stay broke, get productive, get paid. All right, then let's go to number 3 here. Knowing the price prior to fingerprinting. And this is very important. I've seen plenty of times that people will fingerprint a person and then tell them the price afterwards. And that applicant might be shocked. What do you mean I have to pay for this? I thought this was free. Last time I got this done, I was told it'd be free. There's different situations. What do you mean it costs X amount of dollars? I saw on the internet it was supposed to be for $3.95. Why are you charging me $25.95? You trying to rip me off. Why can't you price match this thing we saw on the internet? Just let them know ahead of time. Or they might come not having enough money. Or they might come bringing cash. You don't accept credit cards. Or they might come with a check, but you don't take checks. Let the person know ahead of time before you start to fingerprint them what it is. You, the technician, should know the price of the service prior to you start fingerprinting them. I don't care if it's an ink card or a LiveScan device. You should know this prior to you start fingerprinting and share this with them. Don't feel like they're being trapped at the last second they have to pay. That gives them a bad feeling when they leave sometime. Especially in expected the cost like that. And there's some fees that come from zero government fees as high as $300. In California, there's a government fee of $300, just the government fee by itself. Now, for those in California who don't know about that, you better research and find out. So let them know ahead of time what the price is going to be before you start fingerprinting. That's very important here. We got a big shout out here from one of our, this is Warren again. He's vicious. I got to talk about Warren again. I'm about to say Warren C. He's out there, man. He's one of our instructors, knocking things down. He's taking no prisoners. The man is being productive. I could tell you that there. He's vicious. Don't let that smile fool you, folks. Don't let the German Shepherd fool you. He got a bigger bite in the German Shepherd. Don't let me get started with Warren today. He knows how we get. Oh, man. Well, let's take it down a notch right here and talk about the fireman Joe. Joe the fireman, saving lives and getting paid at the same time fingerprinting. He's saving lives and capturing prints. We appreciate you guys out there. Welcome to the show. Take some notes because I'm just getting started here. You know how we do it out here. We keep things real. That's right. Boss man, that's Joe. JJJ. All right. Let's go back here. Pricing. Let them know. And sometimes I understand people are not feeling comfortable telling them the price is, because you might think it's too expensive yourself, but most of the time you can't control the government fees. So when you're doing pricing, it includes your government fees and your fees also, but you need to make sure they know ahead of time what it is. It's just common courtesy and it's polite because they need to know ahead of time. You don't have any surprises afterwards, or just imagine you got a full house full of people waiting to get fingerprinted. And get a person their price, also they hit the ceiling. It might be the LiveScan Ken or the LiveScan Karen out there. It might make a scene at your location. You don't want that to happen. Share with them the prices ahead of time so they know what to expect and be prepared to make the payments. And they should always ask you afterwards. Most of the time they do. Well, do you take credit card? Do you take cash? I'll have a $100 bill. Do you have change? Do you take checks? So always let them know ahead of time what to expect. It's a very good tip, and you should be writing this information down, or for sure, rewind this session here and play it again. Knowing what's next. How should I put this? For me, it's a cup. We get tons of calls on a regular basis, people calling us say, hey, I got fingerprinted at XYZ location. I didn't get my background check yet sent to me, or it's taking too long. How come the state background check is done, but not the government background check is done? Why are you, Mr. Technician, who I'm talking on the phone, slowing down my background check? Most of the time we get these, 99% of the time we get these calls, and we didn't fingerprint them. So you might let the customer know what to expect once you finish with the background check, once you finish capturing fingerprints. Explain to them, the process, that the results are probably sent to the fingerprints alone, descriptive data is being sent to the government for a background check. And once the results are completed, they will forward or transmit the results to the requesting agency. And then that agency will go ahead and update the person's application or approve them for a job, or the case may be. It depends what type of agency this is. For a job for employment at a school, or is it going through like a licensing board to get a license to be like a registered nurse? But you need to explain to them the process and let them know on average how long does it take to do a background check. Typically, it's done within 72 hours in most states for a live scan, but not all the time. It can take as long as 30 days or more. And if it does take more than 30 days, depending what state are you in, what do you tell the applicant? What do you tell them if it's more than 30 days? Who should they contact? Can you, Mr. and Mrs. Technician, find out what's going on? Will the state let you know what's going on? These are questions you should know. If you took a training program, yes, this is a plug-in, took a training program through the National Licensing Association, you'll know what to share with them. But each agency has different guidelines. Each state may have different guidelines. Here in California, for example, if it's more than 30 days, the background check is not complete, the Department of Justice states on the website, last time I checked, that the requesting agency should contact the Department of Justice to get an update on the holdup on the background check, not the applicant, not you, the technician. So always share the expectations of what to expect next once the fingerprints are captured. You might have to tell them the prints might get rejected. Why? They may have poor ridge characteristics. In other words, the fingerprints might be worn down. And let them know what to expect if it does happen. Just always let them know what's going on next, for they keep from calling back to talk to you to slow down your productivity on something you should share with them the first time. All right. Number 5, keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. I'm all about productivity. You guys should know that by now. I'm all about productivity. Customers will come to you, rushing be seen all of a sudden. Hey, I noticed a walk-in right now here. I'm here right now. When can be seen right now? I'm going to get 10 people waiting, but I walked in and I'm first because I am cool. They have those type of attitudes. Once you fingerprint people like this, know what happens sometime? They want to stay, chit-chat with you, have some coffee. Talk about sing a song with you, We Are the World or something like that. Who knows? They're not being productive with your workflow. They're slowing you down. As you finish fingerprint people, like I shared with you before, share with them expectations. Why are you moving? Why are you walking them out your office, walking them to the door, or giving instructions how to do things afterwards? But why you get the next customer at the same time? You don't want to sit there and keep chatting with folks afterwards. They got a full house of folks waiting on you. That's going to hurt your business. If other questions, serious questions, have them call you back later on. But manage your productivity the best way possible. Keep moving. Sometimes when talk, you stand up and you start walking towards the front, towards the office door, whatever the case may be. You have to keep the customers happy, but keep moving. And while you're walking out there, there's things you can do. Now, if you folks like what you're hearing so far, you like this session here, please share your thoughts. Give us a thumbs up and be sure to join our channel. By having this channel out here, it helps us know what you need out there and give more information. So please share your thoughts. This is important here. And before I close the session out, I got some few more thoughts to share with you folks here. I'm calling some more nuggets. Okay then? So let's go down to number 6 here. Okay then. Oh, something else here. For those who are interested in becoming a member of the association, take a sneak peek. Visit our website by going to LiveScan.Community.com. That's LiveScan.Community.com. If you're a member of the association, you haven't have access yet, please let us know, and we get you there inside the community. But you'd be an active member in good standing to get access to the community. All right, we're back over here again at Cup 61 for LiveScan Fingertips. Here we go for bonus number 6. Ask for a review. So while they're chit-chatting with you when you're finishing the fingerprint process, while you capture the money afterwards, or somehow figure out when's a good time to talk to them, talking to them, to be sure they're leaving a positive state of mind, to ask them for a review. There's some organizations out this part of our membership that are killing this. They're having great reviews, hundreds and hundreds of reviews, posted 5-star reviews. I've seen one website just a couple of days ago have over 500 5-star reviews. All they do is ask for a review. And part of their process, when people leave, they ask them to click here or do this here or check the email in a few minutes, whatever it is. They try to get the review in a very short period of time. I recommend in the next 4 hours, try to get them to the review if they live in a good state of mind. You don't wait 4 years. Do it when the memory is fresh and positive with them, and ask them for a review. People look at the reviews, and they'll help you grow your business to a higher level. And bonus number 7, try to get a signature. Now, I'm not saying if they're a movie star and not get the signature. I'm talking about if they pay you by credit card, get a signature. If they pay you at your location, they just want to tap their card. In some systems, you can bypass the signature requirement. If they tap your card on site, you should be okay, because most systems now have a location like a GPS where they were at that time. Identify them just with their location at that time. But if it's over a certain dollar amount, I will always recommend get some type of signature. If they paid online before they got to your location, print out a receipt and have them sign that piece of paper. I can't tell you how many times we got calls from our members where people came to them, got fingerprinted, to take attention, did everything right. All of a sudden, later on, the person background check wasn't completed because it was still pending from the government, which is not the technician's fault, or perhaps they changed their mind. They don't want to get that job anymore. And they're going to call up the credit card processing company who they work with. It's going to call up the merchant service account, the bank who they got the credit card from, and dispute it. It wasn't me. Service wasn't rendered. So I didn't do this here. They say tons of different reasons. And if you have a signature, that help you win that particular dispute. So try to get a signature to avoid any issues. And sometimes when people realize they signed the receipt, there's a less chance of them trying to dispute it, saying it wasn't them. They still might. But just be aware that's there and try and get a signature, okay? These are just 5 tips plus 2 more bonus tips I just shared with you here where you need to implement in your business. There's a lot more out there. That's what makes sure I share this with you guys just for this morning here. And I appreciate what you guys are doing for us here. I want to thank you guys for the comments you left us and keep those going here. In closing, I got a few things to share with you. Be safe, have fun, get in trouble, but don't get caught. Bye for now. Take care, everybody.